Those below freezing temperatures have caused ice to remain on a number of bridges. The Intercoastal Bridge to Sabine Pass and MLK Bridge to Pleasure Island are shut down tonight. Highway Department workers are trying to de-ice the Veterans Bridge and Rainbow Bridge to see if they can reopen. So far, that hasn't happened. Another bridge that was shut down for much of the day, backing up traffic for miles in Beaumont and Orange County. Justin Hinton joins us live now with details. Justin, it was wreaking havoc to pardon the cliche there, but that was the case today, wasn't it?
It definitely was. And Greg, we're talking about the Purple Heart Memorial Bridge. If you take a look over here right now, this is I-10, and this is the part of I-10 that will eventually feed into that bridge. Now you can see here some of that traffic is stop and go, and that's exactly what many of those drivers on that bridge face today. It was stop and go and stop again for drivers traveling on Interstate 10 at the Purple Heart Memorial Bridge. Have you seen anything like this before?
Just during the hurricane.
Some said they'd been stuck for hours.
50 miles in 3 hours.
And how's it going?
It's very slow.
Others not quite as long.
Well, I started out in Sulphur this morning, and I actually had to get to Bridge City for an appointment this morning. But I actually had to take some back roads to get there because I had to go right over the bridge, and that was closed. Ice on the interstate caused the bridge backup.
We spun out and we almost hit it, and then F-150 wrecked in front of us, and then Crown Victoria swerved into the woods, man. Let everybody know, man, be safe, man. Keep going with you, man.
Some drivers tried to use the service road to avoid the traffic jam, but that didn't work for everyone. Normally, the service road over Baird's Bayou is teeming with vehicles, but DPS troopers have blocked it off in order to allow for a TxDOT gravel truck to make its way onto the highway and lay down some de-icing material, forcing drivers to make a U-turn and head back from exactly where they'd come. But after an hour, the gravel truck still hadn't arrived. The reason, according to the Transportation Department, it had a number of other roads to de-ice. Crews were able to spread gravel on the eastbound side of the bridge, for the most part keeping that half of the highway open, while the other side was a work in progress much of the day. And we are not done with some of those cold temperatures. As Greg Bostwick said earlier, tonight it is going to be pretty cold, and we could see some of those early freezing temperatures tomorrow morning. So again, as you're getting ready to head out tomorrow, make sure that you are keeping those things in mind and keeping a good distance between you and that car in front of you. We're live in Beaumont tonight. Justin Hinton, KFDM 6 News.